to a special moment of recognition. As part of this celebration, we honor teachers who have demonstrated significant transformation and commitment throughout the CPD program. I will welcome the teachers to the stage. Afid Alfayed from MTSN 2 Aceh Timur, Aceh. Muhammad Said from MTSN 6 Hulu Sungai Selatan, South Kalimantan. Nikmatuz Zahroh from MTSN 15 Jombang, East Java. Rabania Zaikalina from MTSS Nujumul Huda, West Lombok Regency, West Nusa Tenggara. Ladies and gentlemen, these awards celebrate the dedication and hard work of selected participants from West, Central, and East Indonesia. Without further ado, I invite the teachers to give 1-minute testimony about their experience.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Afid Alfayed. I am an English teacher and Vice Principal for Student Affairs at MTSN 2 Aceh Timur. Today, I would like to share my experience as the participant of this training program. This training program was not without challenges. At the beginning of online sessions of this training, flood disaster in Aceh caused electricity blackout and unstable internet connections. However, these challenges were overcome thanks to the strong support from my moderators, Pak Yayat, who always helpful, sportive, and communicative. Through this program, I gained not only improved English language skill, but also practical insight, especially from observing how moderator facilitated highly interactive activity. I would like to thank to the British Council and Ministry of Religious Affairs for this valuable and impactful learning experience. Again, thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Muhammad Said. I'm an English teacher from MTSN 6 Hulu Sungai Selatan, South Kalimantan. Teaching and learning in this digital era, especially in rural areas like my school, comes with many challenges. Limited access, beyond limited access in low motivation, our students lacks of motivation, lacks of to explore the authentic English environments. By joining this continuous professional development program initiated by British Council and Ministry of Religious Affairs has been the positive development for us. Ladies and gentlemen, in this occasion, our students have become more motivated. I realized that our students are truly more encouraged when our learning support them, our learning is meaningful for them. Thank you so much for the British Council and Ministry of Religious Affairs. We will continue our best to facilitate best education for our generation, our beloved student. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon. My name is Nikmatuz Zahroh. I've been an English teacher since 1999. Now, I teach in MTSN 15 Jombang, East Java. I feel very honored and grateful to be invited as one of the English teacher participating in CPD program organized by British Council in partnership with the Ministry of Religious Affairs. The CPD program helped me, reflect on the teaching activity and also understand how student, student style in learning, and also apply student-centered strategies in the classroom. The module in LMS were practical and then directly giving easy to understand, I think. Yeah, of course, there were obstacles. Yeah, managing time between teaching duty and completing the whole program. It needs time, I think, yeah. So, however, the learning environment in my cohort and also clear guidance from the moderator helped me to stay motivated. Lastly, when I learn something new, I feel young again as a teacher. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am Rabania Zekalina, an English teacher at MTSS Nujul Huda West Lombok. Thank you very much. We would also say thank you very much. We are truly grateful that this collaboration program has provided hundreds of English teachers all Indonesia with the opportunity to grow. At the beginning of the program, many of us struggle in time management, confidence, and completing the assignment consistently, and then even adapting to the unfamiliar technology features. But however, these challenges is a part of our growth and strengthen our commitment to continuous learning. So the interactive sessions, the supportive moderators, and fellow teachers made the experience more practical and personal. Instead of judging or blaming our English or teaching ability, we were reminded that making a mistake is a part of learning process that we sometimes forget as teacher. And we often also to focus on student score, but in this program, we receive the objective and detailed feedback that helps us reflect and improve, and we can apply it in our classroom. So thank you very much. Hopefully this meaningful program will continue because every teacher deserves the opportunity to grow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teachers. Your journey truly inspires all us. Please kindly stay at the stage. And now I would like to invite to the stage UK Minister for the Indo-Pacific, Her Excellency Sima Malhotra MP. Minister of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Professor Dr. Nasaruddin Umar. British Ambassador to Indonesia and Timor-Leste, His Excellency Dominic Jeremy. Country Director Indonesia and Director Southeast Asia British Council, Mr. Samarsia, to present the recognition awards to the teacher. Congratulations to all award recipients. Your dedication reflects the true spirit of professional growth and educational excellence. We will now proceed with a group photo. Kindly remain on the stage. Now I would like to also invite to the stage the representative from the British Council and the Ministry of Religious Affairs for the witnessing the token of appreciation exchange session and the second group photo. I would like to invite Director General for Islamic Education, Ministry of Religious Affairs, Professor Dr. Amin Suyitno, Head Religious Moderation and Human Resource Development, representing other senior officials, Ministry of Religious Affairs, Professor Dr. Muhammad Ali Ramdhani, Director of Madrasah Teachers and Education Personnel, Ministry of Religious Affairs, Dr. Faisal Musaad. Head of English and School Education East Asia British Council, Mr. Buyung Sudraja. Senior Program Manager English and School Education British Council, Ms. Rizky Hasan. Senior Academic Manager English and School Education British Council, Mr. Davide Guarini Gilmarti. Ladies and gentlemen, as a symbol of the strong partnership and shared commitment between the United Kingdom and Indonesia in advancing education, we will now proceed with a token of appreciation exchange. May I respectfully invite UK Minister for the Indo-Pacific, Her Excellency Sima Malhotra MP, and Minister of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Professor Dr. Nasaruddin Umar, to kindly remain on stage for the exchange of a token of appreciation as a gesture of goodwill and continued collaboration. We will take also the group photo. Thank you for the photo session and token of appreciation exchange. It is an honor to commemorate this meaningful occasion together. And ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly invite all distinguished guests to step down from the stage. We will now invite the Minister of Religious Affairs to remain on the stage to deliver his remarks. Minister of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Professor Dr. Nasaruddin Umar, the floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon for all of you. Excellency Mrs. Sims Malhotra, Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State, Minister for Equalities and in the Department for Education, United Kingdom. Welcome to Indonesia. Thank you very much for you visiting us here. And also, Mr. Dominic Jeremy, ambassadors of the United Kingdom of Indonesia and Timor-Leste. Terima kasih, Bapak. And also Mr. Samarsia, Country Director of the British Council. Bapak Professor Suyitno, and also members of Ministerial Pendidikan Indonesia, official of Ministry of Religious Affairs, British Ambassador, and British Council, distinguished guests, teachers, and students joining us both online and offline, and all respected participants. Today's event is not merely a closing ceremony. It is a celebration of partnership, progress, and shared commitment. Indonesia and the United Kingdom have enjoyed long-standing and productive relationship built on mutual respect and shared values. In the field of education, this partnership has grown stronger and more strategic. Through the Memorandum of Understanding, signed in November 2025, we reaffirmed our joint commitment to strengthening educational equality and global competitiveness. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the British Council for its concrete contribution in improving the English language competence of Madrasah teachers across Indonesia. Through competency mapping and the 8-week continuing professional development program, 720 English teachers from Madrasah Sanawiyah and Madrasah Aliyah have enhanced not only their language proficiency, but also their pedagogical skills. This is not a small achievement. This is a strategic investment in the future of Islamic education in Indonesia. Teachers are the heart of education. When teachers grow, students flourish. When teachers gain confidence in English, they open wider door of knowledge to their students, connecting them to global environment, to global conversations, research, innovation, and collaboration. We hope that this collaboration does not stop here. We sincere wish that the British Council and the government of the United Kingdom will continue to support Indonesia in strengthening the quality of education, particularly in madrasah. Sustainable partnership, expanded training program, and broader teachers' engagement will be key to achieving long-term impact. To our respect to teachers, I would like to convey a special message. Your willingness to learn is your greatest strength. Mastering English is not merely about language. It is about expanding horizons, building confidence, and preparing our students to compete globally while remaining firmly rooted in their values. Please continue learning, continue practicing, continue inspiring. Your enthusiasm today will shape the excellence of Indonesian education tomorrow. May this collaboration continue to grow, bringing mutual benefit to both our nations and contributing to more education, connected and peaceful world. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, distinguished ministers of religious affairs, for your visionary and inspiring messages. Your remarks reaffirm the strength of collaboration between the United Kingdom and Indonesia in advancing education under the spirit of partnership and mutual respect. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to hear and engage directly with our teachers and students representative in a brief dialogue session. These interactions aim to gather practical insight and reflections from the program beneficiaries. Distinguished guests, at this time we respectfully inform you that the honorable ministers and seniors will be taking their leave from the event. Please join me in expressing our sincere appreciation for their presence and leadership today. Thank you, Your Excellencies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the dissemination segment of the program. May I please invite Head of English and School Education East Asia, Mr. Buyung Sudrajat, and also Senior Academic Manager, English and School Education British Council, Mr. Davide Guarini Gilmartin, to present key findings and insights from the monitoring and evaluation of the CPD program. Mr. Buyung, the stage is yours.
Cek. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore Bapak Ibu. Thank you very much for joining us. I know majority of you are already participating in this program. Let me give you a brief overview about the program and how it's been a successful for us. So, as many of you know that the Indonesian government has set a very ambitious target to reintroduce English as a mandatory subject in primary schools, Madrasah Ibtidaiyah under Ministry of Religious Affairs, by the next academic year. So by July 2027, all primary schools and Madrasah Ibtidaiyah have to teach English starting grade 3. This is a very good initiative, and we've been supporting the preparations of the government of Indonesia on this since the being implemented 3 years ago. At the British Council, we are committed to support Indonesia in its effort to improve quality English language teaching, learning and assessment through various activities, research and insights, policy engagement, and capacity building. And today, we're going to focus more on the capacity building part, which some of you have participated in the program. So, as mentioned by all the distinguished speakers before, that for the past 8 weeks, to be precise from December 2025 to this month, there are 600 madrasah teachers, madrasah sanawiyah and madrasah aliyah across provinces in Indonesia have been participating in an online CPD program facilitated by 12 Indonesian e-moderators or facilitators. This program aimed to enhance both their teaching and also language competencies. So from the total of 613 active participants who completed the program, 96.4% completed the baseline, and then 90% completed the end line. You can see here, this is how the participants' demography are broken down. Almost 80% of the participants are English teachers, female English teachers, and then about 20% are male. When we look at that, their English proficiency, you see that almost half of them already at B1 level, so that's roughly around pre-intermediate level. So B1 at a Common European Framework for English Language, and then the rest is shown in the chart. And from the education level, 60% are Madrasah Aliyah teachers, while the 40% are Madrasah Sanawiyah teachers. So on how the program has been impactful to all of you, I will hand over to my colleague Davide to talk you through some of the insights from the program. Over to you, Davide.
Thanks. Thanks very much, Buyong. And good afternoon, everybody. Selamat sore. So as Buyong was saying, in terms of where are you all from, again, we've got 613 teachers. You can see here, most of them, about 50% are from some of the different provinces in Java. But what's great to see as well is representation right across Indonesia, across many of, if not all of the provinces. So it's wonderful to have that geographical distribution and representation of teachers, not just in terms of age and in terms of gender, but also in terms of where you are across Indonesia. In terms of and then as the UK minister mentioned earlier, fantastic results that 100% of the participants, including many of you here in the room today, gave a very positive recommendation. Not just for the program that you experienced in the hope that in the future your fellow teachers can benefit from such a program, but also the role that the moderators, the e-moderators played. You have two of your local e-moderators here, Harry and Genta, and later on this afternoon they're going to deliver a workshop with you as well, a face-to-face workshop after so many weeks online, with your local moderators, the 12, including Harry and Genta here, and then also from the global moderators as well. Some of you will have met Christiana, Doina, and Teo over the last 8 weeks as well. But fantastic to see that result, that you're so satisfied with the program, with the moderators, and with the program overall in terms of recommending that for teachers in the future. One of the key aspects that came through the results as well was the importance of building a community of practice amongst yourselves as teachers through the WhatsApp groups, through the forums and your discussions on the forums, and particularly through your live weekly sessions with your Indonesian moderators and the global moderators as well. You can see the results there in terms of how popular those parts of the program were and how they really fostered that sense of community amongst the teachers. So it's great to see that. In terms of some key improvements, again, this is your self-assessment of how you feel you've improved. Again, really amazing to see that over 80% of you feel that you'd improved your proficiency in English, your teaching practice, as well as your teaching skills, that these have either highly or extremely improved from the program, whether in the English for Teaching 1 program or the English for Teaching 2 program. And we can look at that, we can look at those three areas in more detail. In terms of language teaching skills, so teaching the 4 skills, listening, writing, reading, speaking, as well as grammar, your confidence in teaching those skills, the number of people who said, I can do this very well, increased by between 3 and 5 times, particularly for listening and speaking. As teachers, we often feel very comfortable, perhaps, with reading and grammar and vocabulary, but those productive skills of listening and speaking, the more oral skills, sometimes a bit more challenging. So it's great to see the improvement in confidence in those skills. And also in terms of how you teach, your professional teaching practices. Again, the number of people who said, I can do this very well at English for Teaching 1 or English for Teaching 2, more than doubled when talking about aspects of teaching such as classroom management, or your language of teaching, or reflecting on your teaching. Again, we heard 4 wonderful testimonials from the 4 teachers earlier, representing all 613 of you. I'm sure there are another 609 testimonials around the country to join the 4 that we heard before. One other issue I think that's quite interesting is how you felt about using technology. Again, the 4 teachers earlier said, at the beginning, maybe some challenges using an online program and online courses and online resources. But throughout the course, you can see here the number of teachers, the number of participants who felt at the end very confident in using technology. That figure more than doubled. And in fact, in English for Teaching 1, it quadrupled from 8% to over 32%. So again, fantastic. And again, you heard a very nice testimonial from Afid and some of the other teachers as well about how you feel about using technology now and in the future, both as a learner yourself and also working with your learners. The final point to mention is about your English teaching ability. Again, how confident you felt in your English teaching ability. And this jumped by 20% in the ratings, from very good, from fair to good. So a real significant shift in how you feel about teaching English there as well. So last 2 slides before I hand over for the discussion, the panel discussion. And I really hope in the discussion that we can start to reflect not only on some of the satisfaction and some of the findings from the surveys, because you all took part in the baseline survey at the beginning of the program, and then the survey a couple of weeks ago at the end of the program. So interesting to see some of your recommendations, the things that you would like to do in the future, if there are future professional development programs. You can see there from the most popular on the left. So things like methods that are much more focused and much more practical for a madrasah classroom, how those could be delivered, as well as using digital tools and technology and really motivating not only yourselves as teachers, but also your students in the classroom. So you can see some of the most popular recommendations there for future CPD programs for madrasah teachers. And finally, the final slide, some next steps for any future programs. 4 key areas perhaps to focus on. The first one, again, building on the previous slide, thinking about some more practical methods for you as teachers who are tasked with teaching English in a madrasah classroom. What can we do to support you in that context? Thinking as well about targeting productive skills. We just talked before about the different skills, the importance of speaking and writing. Perhaps some growth in confidence, but perhaps there's an opportunity for further development at teaching, speaking, and writing those productive skills. Third comment, third recommendation, thinking about how to make better use of digital tools. We all know about the growth of AI, but how can we really capitalize on that and use AI, use digital technology, and build our confidence as teachers in using some of those new technologies in the Madrasah classroom. And finally, the final point, again, really interesting and fantastic findings to see how much you valued the live weekly sessions, that face-to-face time with your community, with your e-moderators, your local and your global e-moderators. So great to see that, and we really hope that in the future we can continue to invest in those live weekly sessions so that we can build a strong community of practice and you feel more confident as teachers and more confident in your speaking and listening as well. So I hope that's all I have for now to show you now. So thank you very much for your time. And I really hope that in the next discussion, in the panel discussion, we can start to look at some of those issues and some of those recommendations in the future. Thank you very much, everybody. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Thank you for the comprehensive presentation. And now we believe we have strong data and evidence to scale up the program and reach more teachers across Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're reflecting on the presentation we have just heard. We would now like to hear and engage directly with our teachers and student representative in a brief dialogue session. These interactions aim to gather practical insights and reflections from the program beneficiaries. May I invite Senior Program Manager, English and School Education British Council, Ms. Rizky Hassan, and Head of Subdirectorate for the Development of Teachers and Education Personnel for Madrasah Ibtidaiyah and Madrasah Sanawiyah, Ms. Rini Rizky Rahmayani, to lead the session with the teachers and the students.
Cek. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, as the Mensi has mentioned, we will hear more from you for the interactive session. So, I am Ines, a Senior Program Manager from British Council, and I am with Ibu Rini from the Ministry of Religious Affairs. So, today is about celebrating teachers, but also listening to them. So rather than only speaking to you, I would like to hear from you. So who here is a Madrasah English teacher? Please raise your hand.
Madrasah English teachers.
Okay, thank you. Who here is a student taught by one of these teachers? Is there any student here? Okay, thank you. Okay, so since there are a lot of teachers and also students, I would like first to hear from the teacher. So, what did you learn from the CPD pilot, and what is one change you made in your classroom as a result? Teacher, do you want to answer this question? Is there any teacher? Yeah, please. Go to the stage. Please go to the stage.
Thank you for this asking Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
My name is Wiyanti. I am a teacher at Madrasah Aliyah Negeri 14, Jakarta. I am very honored to be part of the program, a program which is called CPD, program which aim to, improve teachers' quality, improve the quality of teaching learning process, and also to enhance the teachers' professionalism. This program lasts for 2 months, and during these 2 months, this program has provided us, all the participants, with new growth, not only in knowledge, but also in practical skills, and also in professional insight. So through this program, I feel to be reminded that teacher must always improve learning, must always, Yes, it's learning, I mean. And then this program has also give us many teaching methods, which are practical, which are engaging, and which are student-centered. So after joining this program, I feel much more confident standing in front of the class, in front of my students, because this training have taught us many methods of teaching. In particular, I find myself a significant improvement in the way of teaching language skills, especially in teaching, speaking, and writing, in which these two skills have been the most challenging skills for both students and teachers, right? Yeah. But through this program, I find that I can create a more active learning environment in which I can make the students more motivated, more engaged, and more confident to express their thought. Okay, so I think that this program is very effective to make students more confident, to make students more productive, especially for me, especially in these two skills. And then the more important is that after joining this program, I feel that I am reminded that to be a teacher must have motivation or I'm sorry, what is the term of this? Lifelong learning, where the teacher must do a lifelong learning. A lifelong learning is not only for the students, but also for the teachers, okay. And then, and the most important is that one, I think. And because it is so effective, I hope that this program can be continued. And once again, I would like to thank to the Minister of Religious Affairs of Indonesia and also British Council, which have provided us the teachers with very meaningful knowledge, practical skills, and also insight, professional insight. Okay, and I hope what we gain, whether it is experience or knowledge we gain from this training, will always grow and can effectively apply it in school to better product for the students. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ibu, for sharing your experience. And also, I really like when Ibu said teacher should be a lifelong learner.
Yes.
Also, it's a really inspiring also for the teachers, other teachers here, and also for the students.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ibu, for your sharing experience.
Okay,
You are welcome to leave the stage. Thank
Okay.
you. I will now give the floor to Ibu Rini. Check.
Okay, so now I have a question for the student. Any volunteer? Student, yes, please. Come to the stage. So I have my question here. Would you like to introduce yourself first?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nazneen Siti Sabina Latifah and I'm from Man 40 in Jakarta.
So do you have your teacher here? Which one? Okay. Okay. How has learning English changed how you see your future?
Thank you for your thoughtful questions. And also, I truly appreciate the opportunity to answering your question. For me, learning English has changed the way I see the future, especially myself, because it opens access to a higher education and a wider opportunities. Through English, I can explore many information about the universities, the scholarships, programs, and global knowledge to pursue my dreams. And also, I love volunteering. I love helping others. So in the future, I hope that I can study at a good university so I can use my knowledge to support and empower people across country. For me, English helps me to connect with broader community and learning about many things like the different culture. And so for that, I can conclude that for me, English is not just a subject that I need to learn at school, but it is a bridge to education, confidence, and making a meaningful contribution to society. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. And it was an excellent British accent as well. And thank you for sharing that. What you've described is exactly why English matters and why we do this work together with British councils. So English is not a subject, but a bridge to confidence, as you said, opportunity and connection. When students like you can imagine a better future, education is truly doing a job. Thank you. So it's final question for everyone, for students and teachers. Please raise your hand if you believe every madrasah student in Indonesia deserve access to high quality English education. Oh, thank you, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bu Rini dan Bu Ines, for the engaging and meaningful discussion. Wow, it's really amazing. I do really have a positive future seeing all of these amazing teachers and students for the bright future in Indonesia. Please give big round of applause for all of you, for all of us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the panel session titled Reflections and Lessons Learned from Implementing the English CPD Program, Insight from and for ELT teachers and E-moderators. It will be moderated by Head of English and School Education, East Asia British Council, Mr. Buyung Sudrajat. Because Mr. Buyung is still preparing. But we have this Mbak Ines again. So everybody please give big round of applause for Miss Rizky Hasan, or we call Mbak Ines. The session will consist of 30 minutes of moderate discussion followed by 15 minutes of audience engagement. And without further ado, I now hand over the session to the moderators.
Hello again. So this session will be delivered in Indonesian. So I will first invite to the stage the teacher representative, and then the e-moderator, and then the ELT expert. For the teacher representative, I would like to invite Ibu Nikmatu Zahroh, please, to the stage. Bapak Muhammad Said, silakan. I will continue in Indonesia. Selanjutnya, perwakilan e-moderator yang telah memfasilitasi 8 minggu kegiatan CPD. Saya persilahkan Bapak Hari Ramadan Putra untuk naik ke atas panggung. Selanjutnya saya akan mengundang pakar pengajaran bahasa Inggris, Bapak Dadan dari sebagai ELT expert. Silakan Bapak Dadan. Selanjutnya ada perwakilan dari Kanwil Jakarta. Oke, baik. Mungkin masih menunggu atau perwakilan dari Kemenak, Ibu Rini. Kasubdit Kemenak yang kebetulan memang sangat mendukung program untuk pelatihan Bapak Ibu guru di sini. Baik, mungkin saya izin untuk mulai dulu pertanyaannya. Sebagai pembuka, saya ingin masing-masing dari panelis berbagi pengalaman secara singkat dari perspektif Anda, apa aspek yang paling berdampak dari program PKB. Mungkin bisa dari Bapak Said dulu, silakan.
Okay, thank you so much for this change. Asid use bahasa. Oke, aspek yang paling berdampak ya Mbak dalam program ini sebenarnya banyak sekali Mbak, tapi karena diminta paling artinya satu ya, yang paling sangat berpengaruh. Ya, jadi dalam pengalaman saya sewaktu mengikuti ini adalah saya menemukan bagaimana caranya pembelajaran itu sangat sesuai dengan kebutuhan siswa. Jadi kita bukan mengikuti buku, bukan mengikuti tuntutan materi, karena itu tidak bisa kita sesuaikan dengan profil siswa kita masing-masing. Dan melalui kemampuan siswa yang telah terukur, profil mereka yang telah ketahui, kita bisa nyusun desain program seperti yang diajarkan British Council agar sesuai dengan kebutuhan siswa. Jadi siswa sangat menikmati pembelajaran, apalagi banyakkan itu gen alpha yang mereka sangat suka pembelajaran yang menyenangkan ya seperti gamification, dan juga mereka suka ya diajak untuk bergerak aktif Mbak. Jadi benar-benar sesuai dengan kebutuhan siswa kita. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Jadi pembelajaran itu bisa membawa pembelajaran yang menyenangkan buat siswa dan proses belajarnya menjadi menyenangkan dan berkesan juga untuk siswa gitu ya. Terima kasih. Selanjutnya Pak Hari.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore Ibu Bapak semua. Terima kasih atas kesempatannya Mbak Ines. Banyak sekali hal yang sangat berasa berdampak, terutama untuk saya pribadi, kami sebagai e-moderators yang mendampingi Ibu Bapak guru MTS SMA semua yang hadir di sini maupun di ruang online. Kami sangat merasa bersyukur bisa menjadi bagian dari program ini, dan kami sangat merasakan dampak yang luar biasa. Seperti yang tadi saya bilang banyak, tapi kalau harus menyebutkan mungkin kita merasa menemukan rumah jejaring dan juga komunitas di mana banyak sekali peserta di cohort kami itu menyampaikan bahwa mereka sangat senang dengan program ini, bisa bertemu dengan ibu bapak guru se-Indonesia, berbagi praktik baiknya, berbagi ide-ide untuk pembelajarannya, mendapatkan inspirasi dari rekan-rekan sejawatnya, dan dari situ ternyata menjadikan program ini komunitas yang untuk pengembangan keprofesionalan kita, terutama di bidang dalam segi English skills dan juga teaching pedagogi kita. Jadi itu saya rasa sangat berdampak untuk kita semua yang terlibat di program ini. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Pak Hari atas sharingnya tadi ya, dampak yang dirasakan bukan hanya dari guru-guru tapi juga e-moderatornya merasakan dampaknya ya. Oke, baik, terima kasih. Selanjutnya bisa Pak Dadan untuk berbagi pandangan terkait dampak dari PKB ini.
Oke, terus mungkin tadi berdasarkan diskusi dengan rekan moderator, kemudian testimoni dari peserta juga, saya melihat ini adalah sebuah program yang komprehensif ya. Artinya tidak hanya profesiensi yang dikembangkan, juga pedagogi yang dikembangkan. Kemudian ada proses di mana pembelajaran itu tidak one shot training, tapi ada proses pembelajaran yang berkelanjutan, dan saya pikir itu sangat berdampak bagi Bapak Ibu guru, karena di sana tidak hanya ada proses memahami materi, tapi ada proses kolaborasi seperti disampaikan oleh Pak Hari juga. Kemudian ada proses refleksi. Saya pikir itu yang paling penting gitu ya. Jadi bagaimana pembelajaran itu tidak hanya selesai gitu dalam waktu 8 minggu misalnya, tapi ada proses bagaimana mengkontekstualkan apa yang dipelajari, kemudian merefleksikan. Kemudian mudah-mudahan adanya action plan juga ya Mbak Ines, bagaimana apa yang didapatkan itu nanti disampaikan menjadi sebuah pembelajaran yang efektif di kelas. Dan saya pikir ini adalah sebuah program yang cukup berbeda dibandingkan dengan program-program lain. Apalagi tadi saya mendengar juga kalau platformnya itu sudah well structured, sudah komprehensif sehingga memudahkan moderator juga memudahkan pesertanya. Mungkin itu Mbak Ines.
Baik, terima kasih Pak Dadan sharingnya. Saya sepakat sekali ya, selain proses pembelajarannya itu refleksinya juga tidak kalah penting begitu. Dan nanti kebetulan Bapak Guru kan sudah mengikuti 8 minggu secara online. Hari ini nanti akan dipimpin oleh Pak Heri dan Ibu Genta untuk face to face training dan ada sesi refleksi juga. Jadi sangat sepakat nanti Bapak Ibu Guru akan merasakan sesi refleksi bersama moderator-moderator kita. Oke. Selanjutnya Ibu Rini.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sebelum bicara dampak, saya mau cerita dulu sejarah masa lalu saya. Jadi saya mengenal British Council itu waktu zaman SMA dan kuliah ya, tahun 90-an di Bandung. Jadi kita tahu persis bagaimana kiprah British Council dari zaman dulu. Tapi waktu itu sangat mahal buat kami ya, jadi cuman sering lewat tempat lesnya, tapi kayaknya entah kapan lah bisa kursus di sana gitu. Nah kemudian beberapa waktu lalu datang penawaran dari British Council untuk memberikan pelatihan buat guru-gurunya. Saya terharu sekali ya, karena ini kursus yang mahal dan Bapak Ibu tentunya harus sangat bersyukur bisa mendapatkan fasilitas ini dari British Council. Tepuk tangan dulu buat British Council. Ya, dan kita sangat senang karena ternyata di dalam proposal yang disampaikan oleh British Council ini tidak hanya melatih kemampuan bahasa Inggris saja, tapi juga pedagogiknya. Ya, memang spesifik untuk guru. PKB sendiri atau CPD memang sudah dilaksanakan di Kemenak, tapi belum spesifik. Jadi masih yang umum ya, misalnya pelatihan inklusi bagi guru, jadi masih yang umum-umum untuk kompetensi guru secara umum. Dan untuk bahasa Inggris ini memang kita sangat butuh bantuan dan kami sangat berterima kasih atas kontribusi British Council, juga pernah juga ada dari Relo ya, jadi dan ini intensif sekali membantu kita. Dan ya kita mudah-mudahan setelah ini kita bisa scale up lagi Mbak Ines ya, untuk lebih memantapkan kebutuhan sesuai dengan kebutuhan para guru kita di madrasah. Jadi ya dampaknya sangat besar seperti juga tadi disampaikan di hasil penelitian ya. Jadi insya Allah kita mudah-mudahan akan berlanjut untuk tim yang ini, yang sekarang batch ini, atau nanti ya diperluas lagi untuk guru-guru lainnya. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Ibu Rini. Sebagai gambaran untuk merespon Ibu Rini, yang tertarik mengikuti program ini sekitar 5.000 orang. Dan ketika kami tutup itu masih terus datang terus ya Ibu, dari guru MI, terus juga dari sekolah-sekolah agama lain begitu, sangat ingin mengikuti program ini. Jadi kami ucapkan selamat kepada Bapak Ibu guru yang telah terpilih dan juga telah menyelesaikan selama 8 minggu. Insya Allah tahun 2026 ini kita bisa meraih lebih banyak lagi ya Ibu. Oke, terima kasih. Baik, izin melanjutkan ke pertanyaan selanjutnya terkait best practice, tantangan dan pelajaran yang diambil. Saya mungkin mulai dari Pak Muhammad Said dulu. Apa perubahan paling signifikan yang Bapak perhatikan dalam praktik mengajar Bapak atau respon siswa Bapak setelah program 8 minggu ini?
Ya, jadi berbicara tentang perubahan, ini perbandingan ya Mbak, sebelum dan sesudahnya. Jadi sebelumnya itu anak-anak itu kadang kalau dengar bahasa Inggris, wah ini mapel susah, ini sulit. Nah, tapi sekarang ya dengan pelajari teknik-teknik di British Council, kita nggak langsung meminta mereka untuk ya langsung mengerjakan ini atau melihat ini apa, tapi kita ajak mereka, kita motivasi mereka ya supaya lebih tertarik gitu. Jadi anak-anak itu mereka bisa lebih aktif, bisa mengacukan tangan terlebih dahulu ya dibanding sebelumnya. Kalau misalnya saat ini ditanya what is this enggak, tapi diminta dulu ya look at the picture, do you know ya what is this. Jadi kita bawa mereka dengan pertanyaan yang sederhana, bisa mulai dari yes or no dulu, terus nanti ada yang sudah mengenal, baru kita ajak lebih dalam lagi. Jadi benar-benar harus berurut dari tingkat dasarnya, terus ke tingkat sedang, terus baru ditingkatkan lagi. Jadi kita juga lebih tahu, oh ternyata minat anak-anak sekarang ini trennya sama bentuk seperti ini. Jadi bisa kita kaitkan Mbak dengan pelajaran. Jadi selain ada media videonya, audionya, nah jadi anak-anak itu menjadi lebih senang untuk belajar. Dan yang saat ini saya lakukan itu best practice, ya saya gabungkan dengan kecerdasan artifisial bahasa Inggris. Jadi anak-anak itu bisa mengutak-atik bahkan 24 jam agar mereka bisa belajar mandiri juga. Dan jadi saat pembelajaran bahasa Inggris, dasar-dasarnya ataupun yang bikin mereka tertarik itu, wah udah siap banget nih. Jadi kalau ketemu Bapak Said bisa lanjut ngobrol gitu bahasa Inggrisnya.
Oke, terima kasih Pak Said, keren banget gitu ya. Jadi memang paling utama itu anak atau siswa harus senang dulu belajarnya begitu. Karena kalau sudah keburu takut, jadinya tidak mau belajar juga udah keburu tidak percaya diri begitu Pak ya. Jadi mereka harus senang, terus dengan mereka senang dan mau belajar jadinya pede untuk bisa berkembang begitu.
Iya betul Mbak, jadi ada dua pilihan, saya ngajak mereka belajar bahasa Inggris atau saya mengajak mereka suka sama bahasa Inggris dulu, seperti itu. Jadi saya pilih suka dulu, jadi mereka tanpa saya suruh udah siap.
Terima kasih Pak Said, sharingnya menarik sekali. Saya izin berpindah ke Bapak Hari. Apa tantangan Bapak Hari dalam menjaga keterlibatan selama program daring? Jadi selama 8 minggu ini kira-kira apa tantangannya dan bagaimana Anda mengatasinya? Sebagai gambaran, jadi dari 5.000 itu kan kami pilih 720 ya. Dan dari 720 itu yang enroll kepada course-nya 650. Nah, dari 650 itu selama 8 minggu Bapak Ibu yang gigih itu 613. Berarti completion rate-nya Ibu di atas 90% gitu. Dan ini berkat jasa-jasa e-moderator. Tepuk tangan dulu. Silakan Bapak Hari.
Terima kasih atas kesempatannya. Sebelum menjadi e-moderator, kami pun berada di posisi ibu bapak semua. Jadi dulu kami pun dibimbing oleh senior moderators dari British Council. Dan kami pun berada di posisi yang sekarang ibu bapak rasakan. Jadi ya berproses. Jadi kami pun merasa ada banyak hal yang cukup menantang. Nah kemudian sekarang alhamdulillah saya berkesempatan menjadi e-moderator. Ternyata memoderasi pun punya tantangan tersendiri. Tidak mudah. Bagaimana kita menjaga keterlibatan ketika di awal itu kan antusiasme sangat tinggi ya. Luar biasa memang. WhatsApp group itu sangat aktif. LMS semuanya login, kemudian juga forum ramai sekali. Saya membacanya itu senang sekali. Membaca postingan dari ibu bapak semua di forum kita tiap minggunya. Nah kemudian kan di pertengahan atau menuju beberapa minggu kemudian itu di forumnya mulai agak ada waktu-waktu yang oh kok berkurang. Nah, mungkin saya coba follow up, ternyata memang ada banyak tantangan berupa pembagian waktu. Nah, ibu bapak guru di sini ternyata kita semua memiliki kesibukannya masing-masing yang akhirnya kadang ada banyak hal yang harus ditunda terlebih dahulu. Nah untuk itu kami pun mencoba untuk mengatasi dengan mengelola waktu. Jadi time management di mana kita mencoba untuk membuat prioritas hal-hal yang harus kita selesaikan, hal-hal yang harus kita kerjakan. Dan tadi seperti di-mention Pak Dadan juga, course di British Council ini sangat terstruktur. Jadi ibu bapak mengikuti ini sangat mudah untuk diikuti sebenarnya ya, asal kita bisa konsisten. Nah itulah mungkin tantangannya, konsistensi dan time management dari kita semua yang mungkin memiliki kesibukan di luar di sekolah atau di tempat lain. Dan juga mungkin punya komitmen atau tanggung jawab di tempat lain. Jadi time management itu sangat penting, terutama dalam online course seperti ini. Nah, karena kita kan tidak datang langsung, ketemu langsung, tapi kita melalui forum, melalui live sessions, dan itu di setiap minggunya itu kita senantiasa untuk terus memotivasi dan saling mengingatkan untuk kita tetap aktif di LMS, di live forum dan juga di live sessions, seperti itu. Jadi saling mengingatkan.
Terima kasih Pak Hari. Betul, jadi itulah saling mengingatkan dan memotivasi itu sangat penting. Dan itulah sebabnya Bapak Ibu Guru tergabung dalam WhatsApp Group gitu. Jadi WhatsApp Group itu sebagai community of practice, kesulitannya di mana, lalu nanti kira-kira best practice di sekolah masing-masing seperti apa. Dan harapannya cohorts atau grup-grup tersebut tidak berhenti di situ saja, tapi dimanfaatkan untuk kedepannya bisa saling berbagi tentang best practice masing-masing. Gitu. Terima kasih Pak Hari. Selanjutnya kepada Pak Dadan. Menurut Pak Dadan, bagaimana hasil pemetaan kompetensi ini selaras dengan tren yang lebih luas dalam pengajaran dan pembelajaran bahasa Inggris di Indonesia?
Terima kasih Mbak Ines. Harapannya sebenarnya dari hasil tadi yang disampaikan oleh Mas Buyung dan Pak Davide itu kan terjadinya mindset shifting ya Ibu dan Bapak. Bagaimana pembelajaran itu bisa dilakukan secara kolaboratif, kemudian bagaimana proses CPD itu bisa dilakukan secara berkelanjutan, kemudian peserta menjadi lifelong learner. Artinya dari sini Bapak Ibu Guru kan ini itu hanya menjadi trigger di awal ya untuk proses nanti berkembang berikutnya. Karena mungkin yang didapatkan selama 8 minggu itu materi esensial saja atau basic saja. Tetapi kan dari British Council sendiri materi-materi itu sangat banyak Ibu dan Bapak. MOOCs itu berbagai judul, kemudian tersedia berbagai dalam durasi yang cukup panjang ya, beberapa bulan, kemudian berganti lagi topik dan sesuai dengan kebutuhan dari Ibu dan Bapak semua. Jadi harapannya memang dari kegiatan yang sudah selesai ini bisa menjadi acuan atau misalnya menjadi referensi bagaimana ke depannya Ibu dan Bapak melakukan professional development secara mandiri ataukah berkelanjutan bersama dengan komunitasnya masing-masing. Karena di Indonesia sendiri, di lembaga Ibu dan Bapak sendiri kan ada communities of practice ya, kombel-kombel gitu. Itu kan bisa dimaksimalkan. Jadi tidak hanya selalu dari atas tapi bisa dari bawah gitu kan. Artinya materi-materi yang tersedia di British Council kan bisa dimaksimalkan dengan konsep yang sama dengan yang dilakukan selama 8 minggu. Dengan isi yang terstruktur, dengan saya pikir topik yang lengkap ya, mulai dari kompetensi, pedagogi, classroom management, kemudian dan lain sebagainya, kita tinggal memilih saja materi apa yang sesuai. Karena setiap guru boleh dikatakan itu kan memiliki kebutuhan yang berbeda, memiliki konteks yang berbeda, memiliki permasalahan yang berbeda. Tetapi semuanya harus kembali dari diri kita sendiri, bagaimana kita memotivasi diri kita untuk terus belajar. Dan harapannya dari program ini bisa menjadi trigger untuk kita, belajar itu bisa kapan saja. Karena konsepnya bisa tidak harus selalu sinkronus, bisa juga asinkronus. Mungkin itu Mbak Ines. Ya.
Terima kasih Pak Dadan. Jadi pesannya bahwa belajar itu harus berkelanjutan begitu ya, tidak terhenti di 8 minggu, tapi bisa memanfaatkan materi-materi British Council yang lain dan secara gratis Bapak Ibu bisa diklik di Teaching English, itu banyak sekali materinya. Harapannya terus berlatih dan meningkatkan kemampuannya melalui materi-materi yang tersedia begitu. Terima kasih. Mungkin karena keterbatasan waktu, satu pertanyaan lagi terakhir, pertanyaan pamungkas untuk Bu Rini gitu. Baik, bagaimana temuan dari pemetaan tadi yang telah disampaikan oleh Davide dan Mas Buyung itu dapat diintegrasikan dalam strategi Direktorat GTK Madrasah untuk memastikan bahwa bukan hanya 613 guru yang menyelesaikan tapi bisa mencapai lebih banyak lagi, Ibu. Silakan Ibu Rini.
Terima kasih Mbak Ines. Jadi kita saat ini punya 800.000 sekian guru ya yang harus kita tingkatkan kemampuan bahasa Inggrisnya. Jadi sekarang tahap awalnya adalah kita lebih membuat guru-guru bahasa Inggris yang sekarang mengajar bahasa Inggris di MTS dan MA itu lebih confidence dalam mengajarkan bahasa Inggris. Karena skillnya sudah ada, cuma saya ngobrol dengan beberapa guru bahasa Inggris dengan yang punya murid-murid yang sudah sangat canggih bahasa Inggrisnya, karena sudah banyak anak-anak sekarang lahir dengan gadget di tangan istilahnya, mereka terpapar YouTube dan klip-klip dari berbahasa Inggris. Jadi mereka tuh lebih cepat ya menyerap bahasa Inggris daripada orang-orang atau yang lahir di era kita ya. Nah, jadi si guru-guru ini sering bercerita, saya suka dikomplain sama murid saya ketika pronoun saya tidak tepat gitu. Nah, itu kadang menurunkan kepercayaan diri para guru. Nah, ini mungkin salah satu yang juga dibangun melalui program ini, meningkatkan kepercayaan diri para guru bahasa Inggris mengampu mata pelajaran bahasa Inggris. Dan sebagaimana juga Mbak Ines tadi katakan, requestnya ternyata ketika kita luncurkan program ini bersama, banyak juga yang bertanya, kami bukan guru mapel bahasa Inggris, tapi kan sekarang kami butuh gitu ya. Kemudian ada juga, kok hanya MTS dan MA, apa MI enggak, apa RA tidak gitu. Nah, ini sekarang kita akan mengarah ke sana Mbak Ines, jadi sekarang kita pilotnya guru bahasa Inggris dulu, dan guru-guru yang sudah dilatih oleh British Council ini sekarang menjadi top talent kita ini gitu, yang untuk bekal kita untuk PR kita untuk 800.000 guru ini. Tahun depan di MI ini kita sudah mulai mewajibkan mata pelajaran bahasa Inggris untuk kelas 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, ini untuk guru bahasa Inggris saja PR-nya, challenge-nya lumayan besar. Apalagi kita mengajari guru kelas. Jadi nanti kita tidak akan rekrut guru bahasa Inggris untuk mengajar bahasa Inggris di MI, tapi guru kelas yang akan kita ajar, dan itu pasti challenge-nya lebih berat lagi. Nah, ini jadi kita berharap guru-guru yang sedang dilatih ini nanti akan cascading juga ke lingkungan sekitar, ke komunitas terdekat, kelompok kerja guru. Nanti Bapak Ibu inilah yang akan kita jadikan kita harapkan untuk ikut membantu Kementerian Agama, membantu madrasah-madrasah untuk bagi guru-guru kelas ini untuk bisa mengajarkan bahasa Inggris. Jadi nanti bertahap mungkin Mbak Ines, apakah kita akan menjadikan apakah fasilitator atau bagaimana caranya, saya belum tahu konsepnya karena 800.000 orang ya, dan guru MI yang mau dilatih oleh kita itu kalau kita lihat datanya itu ada 218.000 untuk guru MI saja yang akan kita latih, difokuskan di tahun depan. Jadi jadi hasil penelitian tadi findingnya disampaikan bahwa ini intervensi yang sangat positif dan harus diteruskan, harus ada tambahan batch selanjutnya, dan ya Bapak Ibu inilah yang akan bantu Kementerian Agama, bantu madrasah untuk membuat guru-guru kita di seluruh Indonesia untuk bisa mengampu pelajaran bahasa Inggris bagi murid-murid di madrasah. Mungkin itu Mbak Ines. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Ibu Rini. Mungkin karena memang keterbatasan waktu dan habis ini kita break dan akan workshop, saya izin untuk menyimpulkan dari hasil diskusi kita hari ini bahwa berdasarkan respon Bapak Ibu dan juga penelitian pemetaan itu, memang kita membutuhkan satu pembelajaran yang menyenangkan gitu agar muridnya bisa percaya diri dan untuk terus belajar. Juga diperlukan motivasi dan community of practice untuk menjamin keberlanjutan pembelajaran Bapak Ibu guru untuk terus meningkatkan kapasitas bahasa Inggrisnya. Dan terakhir, semangat gotong royong Ibu ya, untuk mengcascade hal-hal baik, pelajaran baik yang telah Ibu Bapak dapatkan selama 8 minggu untuk dapat menyebarkan kepada lebih banyak guru di Indonesia. Baik, saya rasa karena keterbatasan waktu, saya izin mengakhiri sesi ini. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih moderator and our panelists for the valuable insight. right, distinguished guests, as we conclude the formal session of today's program, allow me to express our sincere appreciation to all speakers, panelists, teachers, partners, and also the participants. Today's event not only marks the closing of a pilot program, but also reinforces a continuing journey of collaboration between Indonesia and the United Kingdom in the strengthening English language education. And once again, thank you for your active participation. And we will now have a short break to allow time for Asar prayer. Distinguished guests, at this point, you may kindly proceed to leave the room. And we warmly invite our teacher participant to return to the room at 4:45 as we will continue with the workshop session. Bapak Ibu, kita bertemu sesaat lagi. Sampai jumpa pada pukul 4.45. Terima kasih. round table area depan karena sesaat lagi acara akan kita mulai kembali. Jadi disilakan Bapak Ibu menempati posisi yang paling nyaman yang bisa diisi terlebih dahulu round table yang area depan. Karena sesaat lagi kita akan memulai kembali acara hari ini. Alright, distinguished teacher and participants, welcome back. Selamat datang kembali, and we hope you had a pleasant and refreshing break. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, Bapak Ibu, distinguished teacher and participants, now we will continue with our face-to-face workshop session. This workshop is designed to give you a more interactive, hands-on learning experience, building on the EFT1 and EFT2 programs and exploring supplementary activities to further strengthen your English pedagogy and proficiency. And the session will be facilitated by Mr. Hari Ramadan Putra and Miss Genta Ulina Hutagalu. With the support of British Council Representative, Senior Academic Manager, English and School Education, British Council, Mr. Davide Guarini Gilmartin, and also Senior Program Manager, English and School Education, British Council, Ms. Rizky Hassan.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our next sessions. This is our offline workshop sessions. Yeah, after 8 weeks of online sessions, we finally here, face to face. And hi again from me. I'm Harry, not Potter. So it's Harry Ramadan Putra, and I'm also here with my co-facilitator.
And we're excited to be here with all of you today.
Okay, in these sessions, it's about celebrating what we have learned and sharing it with each other.
Before we dive in, let's quickly look at what we are going to discuss for today.
Okay, next. Oh, go back, please. All right, so this is the learning outcomes for these sessions. By the end of these sessions, we will have had an opportunity to reflect on our learning from the past 8 weeks. And then we will have the activities on exchanging teaching activities and ideas about what we have developed in our professional practices. And also we will identify what we would like to continue to develop.
So it's really all about you. Yeah? It's about your journey, your growth, and also your future professional development.
Okay, I'm feeling very cold in this room, so I think, right? Don't you feel it too? Okay, so I think we need to get moving, right? We're going to do a quick energizer, a mini game called Rapid Fire, okay, to warm up ourselves. So Rapid Fire, it's simple. I will read a statement, and if it applies to you, you need to stand up. Is that clear? Okay.
Okay, are you ready? Okay then, let's go.
Now, stand up if you have completed all the modules in our LMS. Okay.
Excellent. All of you are very diligent in completing the modules. Now, let's stand up if you have applied what you've learned into your classrooms.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you have applied what you have learned on our program in your classroom. Maybe some of you can share. I would like, please, Mr.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Jeffy Fauzan Anantasa. You can call me Mr. Jeffy. I am an English teacher in Mantiga Indramayu. So I'm here with all the Indramayu. So I have applied what I've learned in so for eight weeks, yeah, in my classroom. I apply some methods, especially about engaging the student to brave to speak English, and also in some cases my students were less motivated in learning English. So I try to apply what I've learned. It is try to make them love English first before they learn the topic in English. And it works. In my classroom, they were engaged and also they were motivated to learn English, and it was very amazing for me because I'm very happy to see them learn English very well. I think that's all from me.
Okay,
Thank you.
applause. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. That's what we would like to see. That's what we would like to hear. Now, the next one. Stand up if you feel more confident with your English. Why did I see some hesitations earlier?
You can still see some or still
Stand up if
very
you feel
confident.
more confident with your English.
Yeah.
Should we share with? Okay.
We should ask one.
All right. I would like.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Indah Julia Fujianti. I'm from MTS Negeri 2 Kota Bekasi. Yeah, I feel more confident with my English before I've follow this program, I actually teach English in Bahasa. Yeah, because some of my students actually have only limited vocabularies, and I also try to try to adapt with their vocabularies, and I also always speak in Bahasa to explain the material. And I usually only teach about grammar and structure. And after follow this program, I know that English not always about structure and grammar. It's you have to make your student fun and have more vocabularies and make them more confident to speak in the class. Okay, that's when you as a teacher feel more confident to speak in English, also your student will be more confident too.
Yes,
that's for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
very
Yeah,
much.
that's the growth that we all want. Yeah. So starting from you feel not really confident, you still use Bahasa Indonesia in the class, but after you have this workshop, you can try speaking more English in the classroom like that. Okay, now let's see. Stand up if you strive to be better teachers. Do you want to be better teachers? Bapak and Ibu? Oh, there are still some.
Okay.
Let's see. What happened? You don't strive to be better teachers? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, just too shy to stand. Okay, yeah, they still strive to be better teachers.
Next, stand up if you did the FT1 course. English for Teaching 1.
EFT1,
Anyone
is there anyone
here?
from EFT1 here?
Okay.
EFT1. Oh, there are
Okay,
only
thank
two
you
of
very much.
them. Okay, great.
Great. Next, Bugenda.
And please stand up if you are from EFT class, EFT2 class. Okay. Oh, most of them are from EFT2 class. Yeah, fantastic. So,
Okay, the most important thing is that all of us are here trying to be better and striving to be a better
yeah,
teacher.
whether you are in EFT1, EFT2, both of us, all of us would like to strive to be better teachers in the future.
All right. Next.
So now you have already sit on the table, but I think we need to add more members here, please. Those tables, which more members? Can you please move
Okay,
here?
we need all
Yeah,
the seats
come on.
filled. So please, you can move here.
Maybe this table at the back, Ibu, can you please move here?
So we will have activities
We are
together,
going to have activities.
but we need
working in a
to
group. Can you please move
make
that?
a larger number of groups,
Yes. Yeah.
members
They
for
are
each
about
group.
three members.
So there are still 3 empty seats
No,
on
only
this
one or two
table,
of you.
and then here as well.
Okay, yeah, so that it's
You don't need to bring anything. We will provide it for you.
okay. So
please
what do we need to do,
take a
Pak
seat.
Hari? What we need to do?
So we're going to do the activity, but before we do that, please look around your table, and I need you to work together and come up with a group name. Okay, come up with maybe some creative or fun names for this round table. So each table will have a name. Okay,
Okay, discuss
is
with
that
your
clear?
friend for the name of your group, Bapak and Ibu.
Okay, 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Come on, please think of a name.
Come on, talk to
for
your
your
friends
group.
and comes out with name for
So
your
it's
group.
easier for us to address, right? We cannot just say table 1, 2, 3. Which one is number 4, 5, 6? It's difficult. So please, you can name your group as creative as possible. Okay, have you got a names? Okay, that's very quick.
Okay, then let's hear it.
Yeah,
I
let's
will
hear it.
Point at the table and please say your group's name out loud. Okay, table 1. Come, West Java. Okay, all of you from
Java group. Okay, now it's taken.
Next group.
What's your group's name?
Elite.
Okay, welcome Elite.
Elite,
And
right?
then,
Okay, we
please.
have West Java, we have Elite, and this one?
Table 3.
Sorry?
Patrana.
Oh!
Okay,
Wait, I
Patrana.
forgot my own script.
Okay, Harry Potter's lovers right here. And then, what's your name? That's simple. Great.
That's
one.
simple. Now that's simple. With the gestures, yeah? Okay. Now it's starting to get warmed up here. What about this group?
Oh,
Shy cat. Okay. It's a very direct translation.
All of you are
The shy
Shy Cat?
kid. Yeah. Okay. We have
Okay,
West-
and please, what's the name
This
of your
group?
group?
Yes. Indramayu Rangers. So we have
Indramayu
Rangers
Rangers
from
here.
Indramayu. Okay.
Yeah, we
Thank
have
you very
Indramayu
much.
Rangers, and then
The next group.
Extraordinary from East.
East.
Java.
Oh, from East
Oh,
Jakarta.
East Jakarta. Okay, Extraordinary from East Jakarta. And last but not least group,
Charlie's Angels. We've got Charlie's Angels in
we
the
have
room, everyone.
6 Charlie's
Attention,
Angels
please.
right here. Yeah.
We have Charlie's Angels in the room. Okay.
Okay then.
We will have some discussion, right?
Yes, Pari. And then, so previously, you have already watched our 4 wonderful teachers, yeah, from all over Indonesia, on stage talking about the reflection of the workshop, right? Now, I'd like you to use them as models to do this activity. We're going to have what we call
Next.
this one. So we are going to have you to discuss about this question in your group. Yeah. The first one is, which teaching technique or activity did you find most interesting? While we are doing the program, which teaching technique or activity that you find
Okay, please
most
reflect.
interesting and
Try
why?
to remember
Discuss it with
what
your
we
friends
have
in a group.
learned, what we
Please.
have discussed in our course, and which teaching technique or activity did you find most interesting?
Okay,
Do you remember in our live
Ask your
sessions?
friend.
We've had so many activities. Most interesting. Okay, has it come back to you? All of our discussions, live sessions. So we would like to hear from some of
Yes,
the
Pari,
groups.
please choose
Okay. Anyone who would
a
like to
group
share?
to share.
Anyone who would like to share, you may raise your hand. Tell us which teaching technique or activity did you find most interesting? Oh, there's still some heated discussions going on, Bugenda.
Okay. We can still wait, but we still have time. But if you would like to share your ideas, you can raise your hand.
This is what we want to see, right? Discussions among our colleagues.
Okay, we have
Wonderful.
extraordinary.
Anyone?
Extraordinary.
If you are ready to share, please raise your hand.
Extraordinary. Share your.
Okay. Please stand up, Ibu. Okay, so everyone can see you, yeah? I usually highlight when one of you shared something on our live sessions, yeah? In my cohorts. So now we're highlighting her. Okay.
Right, thank you. According to our group discussion, that the most interesting teaching technique of our group is similarities and differences. Finding
similarities and differences. Oh, okay. Anyone remembers that?
Do you still
Finding
remember that one?
similarities and differences.
Okay, can you elaborate that?
Has
Ibu?
anyone tried that in your classrooms? Yeah, maybe some of your students.
Can you add? Because to fulfill our kepo to our friends about something, I think it is very interesting.
Okay. So we get to know our friends better, ya, Bu, ya. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing. Next question. Thank you very much. Applause, everyone. Okay. Next question. Which language area or grammar point do you feel more confident in explaining to your students now? And also tell us the reasons why.
Okay, yeah, discuss.
Okay.
You can share
Please
with your
discuss
friends.
it with your groups. Discuss it within your groups. And if you are ready to share, please raise your hand. Okay.
Okay, second one. Okay. This group first, and then we are going to go to.
Okay.
Charlie Angels.
So which grammar point that we more feel confident is simple present tense and present continuous tense. Why? Because it talk about daily activities and that happening right now. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ibu. From group?
From group Sai-Sai-Cat.
Sai-Sai-Cat. Thank you, Sai-Sai-Cat. Now let's listen to the ideas from this Charlie Angels.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everybody. Okay, we are from Bandung and plus Bekasi, yeah. Okay, Charlie Angels group, yeah. Okay, I am Isma. All right, the grammar point that I feel more confident in explaining to my students is about present continuous tense. Okay, I told my student that present continuous tense is okay. So we are using it at the time of speaking. So what are you doing right now? So give what we call that an action. What am I doing? Oh, you are swimming.
Oh,
what
they
am I
playing
doing?
gassing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, our gesture, something like that. So the student taking turn. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ibu, for the quick share. Okay, now let's move to the next questions. For our reflection, which classroom language, especially from in class, yeah, do you now use that you didn't before? The classroom language. Okay, you want to share again? Yeah, maybe another group, yeah. Share with your friends, share, come on. Share the ideas. Okay, raise your hand if you have already come up with the ideas, the classroom language that you are using right now that you didn't before. Okay, come on, Pak.
Okay, please stand up. Please mention your name and your group's name. Potamus.
Hello, my name is Sugina from Veterans Group, and I'm teaching in MA Almatuk Sukabumi. Talking about the in-class activity, which classroom language that I use, especially really enjoy the activity and learning by myself in classroom platform because I find many language or terms that I can use in my class to manage my students, to give instruction how to start and end the classroom. So I think it's really important for me as a teacher to give instruction clearly for the students so the student can understand and then engage the classroom joyful.
Classroom instructions. Can you give us some examples?
To begin our class, for example, I can remember that. a lot.
Okay, there are a lot. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing.
You can't mention one by one, yeah, Pak. Thank you very much. Now,
Wonderful, yeah. So this is what we want, yeah. Conversations among colleagues. So remember, this is our community of professional development, right? So our discussions and our reflection do not stop, right? Okay, we'll keep going on that. And then now we'll go into our main activity. After we reflected what we have learned in our online sessions, now we're going to discuss about the present and the future. And we're going to do it in a gallery walk. This is a chance to also reflect and plan what you're going to do to improve our skills, okay? So we need some help. We'll prepare some paper and also a set of marker and sticky notes.
Is going to have one piece of paper for you to draw on later on. Yeah, can you please? Thank you very much. Yeah, so you are going to have markers, sticky notes, and also piece of paper, A1 papers. Now, while you're waiting for the papers to be distributed, here we have this callouts. There are 7 topics there: teaching strategies, teaching techniques, classroom instructions, and games. In green, those are those things that you can comes up later on, the activities, the teaching strategies that you have already used or implemented in your classroom. This is the present.
The present.
And the purple one, joyful learning, digital tools, assessment, or whatever, you can name it by your own. It is for the future plan for your professional development. What are the things that you think you need to learn more? You need to explore more for your professional development.
Okay, as a group, you're going to write present practices. It can be your teaching strategy, techniques, games, or classroom instructions. And also write future professional development that you plan to do, that you plan to explore, such as the assessment, digital tools, or joyful learning. You can also add more of your ideas. Can we go back to the previous slide, please? The previous slide? Okay. All right, that one. Please write down the present practices that you have done in your classroom, and then also the plan to explore. Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so look at this one. For example, Bapak and Ibu, you can draw something that represents your teaching journey. For example, you think that your teaching journey is symbolized as a tree. Okay? Now, here you can write down the present practices or the activities that you have already implemented in your class on the trunk. Yes, you can write it down on the trunk. And for the future plan, you can write it down on the tree, or you can create leaves from that activities. Or if you think that maybe we are my journey is kind of like house, you can draw a house. Okay, you can come up with your own creative ideas for this.
Okay, so please work together in your group. You need to write some ideas of present practices, future development plan, and then you also need to draw something that represents your teaching journey.
You just choose one that you think can represent your journey. Just choose one.
It can be anything.
You draw it. And don't forget, include the topic, present practices, and also future plan.
Okay, is that clear, everyone?
Example, ya Bapak and Ibu. You can think about your own later on, not only those.
Okay, process it. Yeah.
Okay. Come discuss. Let's discuss about it.
Yes, and some of you also need to write the
about
present practices and future development.
Not one of the picture. You choose your own. This is only example.
You can write down on the sticky notes, and then you will put
only
it on your
inspiration.
drawing. Yeah. Okay.
So have you come up with what picture you will use for the symbol? Oh, no. You don't need to choose from this. This is only example for inspiration.
All right. We can see
Yes.
some drawing here already.
Remember, Bapak and Ibu, this is only example. Yeah, you can take this as inspiration, but you can also draw your own pictures. After you draw the pictures, you put the present practices in one part of it and future plan in other part of it. Like that. So that later your friend can read your present practices and future.
No judging, yes. Okay, please, you have 10 minutes to work on that. The previous slides, please. The previous slide. Okay, here are some ideas of some present practices that you may have done in your classrooms. And also some future professional development plan. Let's work together. Come up with your creative ideas.
Okay. So what are you going to draw? Have you come up with one idea?
Okay, what do we have here? Okay, this is Indramayu Rangers, right? Okay. Of course. You need, yes. Yes. You need to be able to describe it because you'll do that in the next session. Okay, what do we have here?
Okay, I saw many trees around here.
Okay, you can write down the ideas of some present practices and some
we have different trees
future
here.
development
Banana
plans,
tree.
and you can stick it to the picture.
No. You can draw your own. Okay, it's only example. Okay, for your inspiration only.
Wow. That's very good. I won't judge, I promise. How many more minutes, Bugenda? 6
You
more
can
minutes?
just write directly on the pictures. No. It will be used later on for your friend to give commands on yours. Like that.
Discuss it with your group members, plan together some professional development activities, that you would like to do?
Yes, you write the sentences on the pictures like that.
Maybe the activities that you can do online or even offline.
Please make sure that the activities or teaching strategies or the games you write down are readable. I mean, like write on a bigger font.
We've got 4 more minutes. Okay, write down the ideas. Let me see here, what's happening here. Okay, from extraordinary group. Okay, we have extraordinary 3.
Come on.
Balloons. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. Last minute.
Okay. Oh, I can see some of you almost finished. Yes. Oh, this one looks beautiful.
Okay, have you finished it, everyone?
Okay, 1 minute. Last 1 minute. Please finish your pictures. Come on. Okay, I'm really sorry, everybody. Time's up. Now, please, everybody, hold your papers and show it to.
Okay, show
it
us
around.
your work. Okay,
Please show
everyone.
your works.
Okay, your group work. Can I see that? Okay, great. Okay, there you go. From the other groups,
Hari, come on.
can I see that?
What should we do?
Can you hold it? Okay. We'll proceed with the next. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's do what? We are going to do gallery walk. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure everyone has worked on it. So now comes the next part. It's the fun part. You're going to do a gallery walk. So every group, you're going to leave one person at your table, one person of the group at your table to explain about the drawing. Everyone else, you will visit the other tables. You will visit the other table. You will listen to their explanation. and you will give comments and feedback. So you can have some discussions with the other groups.
Yeah, so remember that as you visit, read what your friend has already created and then write the positive comments, or even you can also ask them about those things they have already written on the paper. You can use the sticky notes, okay? What do you appreciate? What does it make you talk about and think about? Go around and read your friend's work.
Okay, have you decided on that one person who stays at the table? You have? Okay, so for the others, you will stand up and you will go to the other tables, visit as many as you can, ask about their work, and also discuss it. You can give some comments or feedback about the other group's work. Okay, let's do a gallery walk.
And then check. Okay. Okay.
Okay, one person stays at the table and the others, you will visit other tables and discuss about the other group's work.
Otherwise, everybody will disappear.
Okay. All right. Okay, so everyone, so someone who stays at the table, can you stand up? Someone who stays at the table, okay. You stay on your table, yeah? At your table, okay. All right, so one person stays at your table, and the others, now you can go on to the other groups, and let's do a gallery walk. Okay. Okay, you will have 5 minutes to visit at least 2 or 3 other tables. Now, please. You can also write your comments on the sticky notes. Your comments, your feedback, anything.
How many visitors have you got? Okay, you can write comments here too. If you think that this one is amazing, you can write comments on it. Yeah, write on sticky notes and stick it here. Yes.
There's no one in this table who stays here. Oh, okay.
Don't forget, you can leave feedback and
Yeah,
comments.
comments.
Yeah, you can,
You can
leave
write it
feedback
down
and
or you
comments
can put it on the
on your
sticky notes.
friends' work.
Yeah, leave the comments.
Leave comments, please. Visitors, appreciate your friends' work.
Okay, 1 more minute for the gallery walk.
Okay, I have already read some feedback from the friends. Very positive, very encouraging.
Yeah, I told them. Okay, last minute. Oh my God.
Okay, everyone, now let's go back to your original tables.
Okay.
You can go back to your original tables.
Please go back to your seats. Okay, please, you can go back to your seats and take a moment to read the comments that your colleagues left on your drawing.
Okay. Come on, go back to your tables. Bapak and Ibu, we are going to continue. You can go back to your tables. Come on. Let's go back to your original tables and we are going to continue this activity. Pari, they are still very excited reading their friends' work. I can see that they're still very excited to read their
very
friends' work.
excited, yeah.
But because we have limited
I
time,
know that you're very excited, but we have limited time, so please go back to your seats. Okay, please go back to your groups.
we are going to have
We're going
a
to
sharing
continue,
moment.
yeah, with our next activity. Okay, please. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
So, Pari, now let's see. We are going to call one group. Yeah, one group will share their philosophy and their result. Maybe a group. I can see there are a lot of
Okay,
people.
now it's the sharing
visiting your-
sessions,
okay.
everyone.
Shy Cat, maybe you would like to share the philosophy of your pictures, your drawings, and also the things that you have already listed on your drawings.
Okay, who would like to go first? The Shy Cats group. Okay, everyone, now please pay attention. We will listen to The what? Shy Cats group, right?
Yes, we are from Shy Cat group. So we have several members here, but I'm not really
Okay, what do
sure
we have
the
here?
name.
Let's look at the drawing.
How many minutes should I explain these pictures?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
I will 1 minute. So the picture that we choose here is trees. So we start from the root one. So why we put student and teacher here? Because this is the foundation, the base one. Without student and teacher, there is no teaching in the classroom.
Okay.
And then for the other roots, we have teaching techniques and attitude. We emphasize more for attitude for the student. And the next more is teaching technique. We use like a survey.
Survey?
Yes. And then role playing, opinion, games and grouping, something like that. And then we go next to, we use a digital tool. We use AI here. We use video. But whenever
Okay.
we use this tool, also have there is a teacher in the classroom to manage the student. We don't let the
Okay.
student use that itself.
Okay.
And another one with my friends.
Okay, please continue.
Yeah, next, this is the branches. The branches is aimed to support the leaves. There is digital tools that can be used for the student to improve their life skill, and their students, they can get the students' achievement like speaking skill, core skill, reading skill, writing skill, listening, and it can enhance the vocabularies. And after all, the students in the future, they can be the entrepreneur, and they can have a good moral in ethics. And our society, we represent this by drawing the butterflies and the birds here.
Oh yeah, we have butterfly and birds.
Keep coming to the trees because they are the real observer. So the students, our students can be a good future, a great leader.
Oh, great applause for the Shy group. Thank you. We would love to hear from all of the other groups. Unfortunately, time is running out. Now it's almost 6 o'clock and we need to prepare to break our fast, right? Okay, so thank you very much for your work, everyone, one more time. So please give a round of applause for everyone here. Thank you very much. And then, well, we need to wrap up the meeting, unfortunately.
Yeah, as we wrap up, I just want to say, looking around this room, what I see is a community of educators who care deeply about their craft.
Yeah, so over the past 8 weeks, you have juggled, right, between teaching, your family, your other works, and these programs. That is not easy. But you showed up, you engaged, and you finished everything, and you grew as a person and also as a teacher. So I really appreciate you.
And what we've shared today is just the beginning. You are taking these ideas, these techniques, these strategies, these reflections back to your classrooms and back to your students at school.
Okay, and the professional development doesn't end today. It is a continuous journey, so keep exploring, keep trying new things, and keep learning from each other.
The British Council and Ministry of Religious Affairs believe in you. Your moderators believe in you.
Hello.
And most importantly, your students believe in you.
Okay, thank you for your energy, your creativity, and your commitment. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you very much. That's all from us. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. And before we finish, how did they do?
Oh my goodness.
How was it working with your facilitators face to face?
Face to face.
rather
I hope
than
we get more
online?
offline meetings like this.
So yeah, I think a huge round of applause for Harry and
Thank you
Genta.
very much.
Okay. And I just want to say, just for me as well, we said before in the planning, we said, oh, if they want to discuss in Bahasa Indonesia, that's absolutely fine. No problem at all. I didn't hear anybody speaking Bahasa Indonesia this
You're very
afternoon.
good.
Every single table I went to and all the discussions in the gallery walk, everybody here.
They are
was-
more confident in speaking in English
Yes.
now. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
No,
It was
that's
Round
real.
applause for all of you, Bapak and Ibu.
really impressive. So congratulations, everybody. Okay, well done. Thank you. And thanks
You're
again to Harry and
welcome.
Gensa.
Okay, thank you very
Wow, what a fantastic workshop. Everybody, please give a round of applause for all of you. May today's experience spark fresh enthusiasm and empower you as you step back into your teaching journey. And ladies and gentlemen, as we draw today's program to a close and arrive at the blessed time of Maghrib, may we invite our distinguished guests to commence iftar. And may this occasion continue to strengthen the enduring partnership between the government of the Republic of Indonesia and the government of the United Kingdom, particularly in advancing quality English language education and fostering meaningful collaboration. And we sincerely hope you will enjoy the iftar, thoughtfully prepared for this evening. And I'm Siska Satyawati as your Master of Ceremony. On behalf of the organizer, we convey our deepest appreciation for the gracious presence and valuable contributions of your excellencies and distinguished guests on this important occasion. We wish you a pleasant and blessed evening and a safe onward journey home. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, Bapak Ibu, we will have a group picture for the closing. So please go on the stage. Yeah. Please, Bapak Ibu, you can have a position.